Look, I got a couple of great rounds to talk about this go-around. Played West Seattle, one of my all-time favorite courses, and it was just one of those days where you stand over the ball and you feel like you can do just about anything. And put together some really good strikes right off the bat. Got so confident that I went to the next tee here and tried to keep the ball super low, which of course led to a sky ball off the top of my club. But didn't let that get down. In fact, I think I parred that hole and ended up just putting together kind of a tidy front nine. It was a wet day. We even had a couple of these mats where they usually aren't because the tee blocks were under repair. But you know, I knew things were going well on this hole where I usually lose the ball OB there on the left and just ended up striping it right down the middle. And again, the driver was just working all day long, which usually doesn't happen. But here, things really clicked. I mean, I can't even describe how well that shot felt off my club face. It just seemed to hang up. I mean, let's watch it one more time, shall we? Slow motion. Really nice swing. Beautiful high draw. Nice 6-iron. Went about 165. Stuck it 6 feet from the pin. Missed the putt, but you know, that's just kind of how it goes. And you know, this is a long par 5 here, and usually I think this is the first time I've ever played this course where I found the tee ball and ended up parring that hole. Then we parred this hole and walked up feeling just really confident at this point. Things were really going. Up on the next tee block, hit a great drive, loved it. Again, things were just really slow, felt super confident. My driver was working, which is the weakest part of my game by far and away. And then walked up onto the next tee and
Great developing situation. We put John to bed. We're on the 15th hole. Match is officially over, but I am only 8 over par, standing here on the 15th hole. Even par on the back 9 thus far, which can only mean one thing. A couple birdies. My first sub 70 round, 2021.
Sub 70? You're really good at math, huh?
Sub 80. You got my point.
So yeah, confidence was high and ended up not doing great after that little monologue on the golf course. I think lesson learned, just keep it to yourself. One last shot here with the driver, another great one. Man, it's fun when things are working like that. What a great day. Then John and I headed to Legion Memorial, and right off the bat, wet, rainy day, first tee shot put me in a lot of trouble, but I just hit the best chippy 5-iron, 150 right onto the green, through 2 trees. It was awesome, and then things really got rolling off with the driver again today. Wet day, you know, really cold, and so the rain clothes were not just there for the rain, but had everything working. Just put a lot of really great swings on the golf ball and felt really confident, really in control. The driver was working, which obviously gets me yapping because that's the one thing John does just light years ahead of me is drive it. So when my driver's working, I know I'm going to put him to bed pretty early, which was the case in both of these rounds. These were not nail biters. They were never really in doubt. Although John might tell you otherwise on day 2. Yeah, it was a fun day. Nice tee shot here, but found myself in a spot of bother, so to speak, later on this hole. Had to channel my my second coach, my short game coach, Dean Faustman, on this next shot. rain eventually let up enough to take off probably 2 of my 15 layers of clothes, and if my memory serves me correct, it was on that hole there, on that very shot, that I put John to bed, which was around the, 15th hole. And yeah, after that, this one hit a cart path. John hit it about 300 yards on the next drive, but his took about 7 hops on that same cart path. And pretty much, you know, with things tidied up, buttoned up on a cold, wet, rainy day, just focused on smooth, easy swings, which seemed to work pretty well right up until on the 18th. I took what was a Scotty Shuffler and punched it about 90 degrees to my right into the water hazard. That was a disappointing way to end, but let's watch this just terrible shot. I don't know what I was doing with my back leg there. Whoops. Well, still a great day. 2 rounds in the 80s, can't complain about that. Nice.
Earl here, checking in on our little butterfly's progress. I'd say he's had two good weeks last 2 weeks. It would help if I didn't spot him 3 holes out the gate every single time, but you know, he seems to be starting to come together. That's what I would have said before I saw that picture of that stupid ass sun hat that he bought, which is going to be the source of much derision. So by the time Ben makes it to Bandon, he's either going to be mentally tough or, you know, he'll be shooting in the 110s without me saying a word. So we're looking forward to that. It'll be good. It'll be good. Sunday at Jefferson, a course that, you know, Ben's never played with a draw, so we'll see how it goes.